The world is full of breathtaking places that seem impossible to capture fully in photographs. While photos can hint at the beauty of these destinations, nothing compares to experiencing them in person. The colors, textures, sounds, and atmosphere often surpass any digital image. These locations make travelers realize that reality can be far more stunning than even the most perfectly framed Instagram post. From dramatic mountain landscapes to shimmering lakes and hidden natural gems, these destinations leave lasting impressions on all who visit them. There's a sense of awe and wonder that photos simply cannot convey, the feeling of standing in a place so beautiful that it overwhelms the senses and makes one feel truly alive. Whether it's the sparkling reflections of a pristine lake, the vibrant colors of a rare geological formation, or the delicate architecture of nature itself, these 10 destinations remind us that some experiences are meant to be lived rather than just captured. Today, we will talk about 10 places that look better than photos. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. One of the most jaw-dropping destinations that looks far better in real life than in photos is Banff National Park in Canada. Nestled in the Canadian Rockies, Banff boasts turquoise glacial lakes, dramatic mountain peaks, and lush forests. While photographs of Lake Louise and Moraine Lake showcase their beauty, nothing compares to the experience of standing on the lakeshore, feeling the crisp mountain air, and hearing the soft whispers of glacial streams. The clarity of the water, reflecting the mountains with near-perfect precision, creates a scene that seems almost surreal. Seasonal changes add new dimensions. In summer, wildflowers explode in color around the lakes, while winter transforms the park into a snowy wonderland where frozen waterfalls glisten under the sun. The scale and atmosphere make photographs pale in comparison. Santorini, Greece, is another destination that consistently surpasses its photographic reputation. The iconic whitewashed buildings with cobalt blue domes perched on cliffs overlooking the Aegean Sea are stunning in photos. Yet witnessing a Santorini sunset in person is an unforgettable experience. The way the light shifts and dances across the buildings, casting soft shadows and golden hues, can't be captured fully by a camera. Walking through narrow cobbled streets lined with bougainvillea and local shops, and hearing the distant waves below, makes the island feel alive in a way photos cannot convey. Even the scent of the sea and the warm breeze contribute to an immersive experience far richer than any visual representation. In the heart of Iceland, Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon leaves travelers speechless. Floating icebergs drift lazily across the lagoon, reflecting the pale blue of the ice against the darker water. Photographs can depict the scene's beauty, but they rarely capture the chilling silence, the crisp scent of the glacier, or the subtle sound of ice cracking and moving. Occasionally, seals swim nearby, adding life to this serene yet dramatic environment. The surrounding black sand beaches and vast glaciers create a backdrop that feels both ethereal and imposing, reminding visitors of nature's raw, unfiltered majesty. Standing here, even the most professional photograph seems inadequate in conveying the scale, depth, and immersive beauty of the lagoon. Plitvice Lakes National Park in Croatia is a hidden gem where reality exceeds expectation. With 16 cascading lakes connected by waterfalls, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is a vibrant spectacle of blues and greens that change subtly with the light. Wooden walkways allow visitors to glide over turquoise waters while listening to the gentle roar of waterfalls and the rustle of surrounding forests. Photos capture the lake's colors but fail to convey the dynamic movement of water, the fresh scent of moss and pine, and the peaceful ambiance that envelops the park. Each turn in the trail reveals a new scene, with waterfalls, lakes, and wildlife creating an ever-changing tapestry that feels magical in person. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China is often credited as the inspiration for the floating mountains in the movie Avatar. Towering sandstone pillars rise dramatically from mist-filled valleys, creating an alien-like landscape. Photos of these peaks are stunning, yet they rarely capture the scale, the layers of mist, or the sensation of standing at the base of these monumental formations. Hiking through the park, visitors encounter forests clinging to cliffs, narrow pathways, and sky bridges, all of which make the experience visceral. Sunlight streaming through the mist illuminates the stone pillars in ever-changing ways, creating moments of surreal beauty that no photograph can fully replicate. In South America, Torres del Paine National Park in Chilean Patagonia delivers landscapes that are even more breathtaking than they appear in images. Massive granite towers, glacial lakes, and sprawling pampas create a dramatic and constantly shifting environment. While photos capture the sharp contrast between mountains and sky, they cannot replicate the biting wind, the sound of glaciers calving in the distance, or the sense of isolation in such vast wilderness. Sunrise and sunset bring additional magic, with sunlight casting golden hues over jagged peaks, highlighting textures invisible in photos. Hiking its trails offers an immersive perspective, allowing travelers to experience the grandeur and raw energy of Patagonia firsthand. Moraine Lake, also in Banff National Park but deserving special mention, is another location that surpasses images. Nestled in the Valley of the Ten Peaks, its deep turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains, creating near-perfect reflections that shift with the wind and light. While photos often showcase its beauty, the experience of hearing the occasional splash of a canoe paddle, feeling the chill in the air, and smelling the fresh pine forest along the shoreline adds dimensions that no photograph can convey. Early morning visits, when the lake is often empty, create a private and serene moment where the true magic of the location is fully realized. Antelope Canyon in Arizona, USA, is a narrow slot canyon famous for its swirling red sandstone walls and beams of light that pierce the top openings. Photographs highlight the dramatic colors and shapes, but they can't capture the depth and texture of the canyon walls, the contrast of shadows and light, or the almost spiritual feeling of standing within its sculpted corridors. Walking through the canyon, one can feel the cool stone under their hands and hear the echoes of footsteps and distant whispers, creating an immersive experience where scale, color, and sound harmonize in ways photos can never replicate. Fiordland National Park in New Zealand, particularly around Milford Sound, is a place where photos fall dramatically short. Towering cliffs rise from deep, dark waters, often shrouded in mist, while waterfalls cascade into the fjord below. The sound of water crashing, combined with the scent of damp forest and the occasional call of a native bird, makes this location incredibly atmospheric. Boats navigating the fjord give travelers perspectives that photographs cannot provide, showing the dynamic interplay between water, cliffs, and sky. Even the shifting weather contributes to the sense of unpredictability, making every visit unique and far more vivid than any image. Finally, Lake Bled in Slovenia offers a fairy tale experience that surpasses its images. With a small island featuring a church in the middle of a pristine lake surrounded by mountains and forests, the scene is picturesque in photos. Yet nothing compares to rowing across the lake, feeling the gentle ripple of water, and hearing the bell of the church as it resonates across the still water. Seasonal variations, from lush summer greenery to snow-dusted winter shores, transform the landscape in ways that a single photograph cannot encapsulate. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.